Hi, it's Tina here. Welcome to my art room. This is my very first video for our finger painting book. So bear with me while I figure this camera out. I have my art area set up, so I'm going to pan down to that so you guys can see it. And zoom in a little. Let me adjust this a little bit. So here is my first picture. As you can see, it's actually kind of the one in the book that I thought maybe people wouldn't know what it was. It's actually a hillside with some clouds. So I've got my finger paints right here on my palette paper. I buy palette paper because it's easy to use and it's disposable. So I just got some basic finger paints at the paint store, and there's my purple. I'm going to use those. You can use acrylics too if you want, but since I paint so much, I think finger paints are a little bit safer because they're non-toxic. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is put some clouds in. These are clouds, if you couldn't tell by my kind of loose drawing here. And all I'm doing is picking a little bit up with my finger. There's not much on my finger, as you can see. And I'm just going to put a little yellow on my paper. I'm going to add a little white to some spots to kind of lighten it up. Most of you who have painted with me know typically I start with light colors and I work to the dark colors because I'm a dark painter, first of all, and because it's easier to layer dark over light than vice versa. Now this red is a little bit red, and I kind of want some pink in here. Interestingly enough, I've been working with pink lately. It's not really been my color of choice in the past, but you guys all know that I kind of go through phases. This appears to be that I'm going into a pink phase. We'll see how long it lasts. I know we had a lot of alizarin crimson for a lot of years. Now I'm doing pink. Don't ask me why. I don't understand myself. Okay. Put a little white. Well, that's kind of yellow, but that's okay. I want to get some white in the sky because I'm going to add some blue. I'm just using one finger. You can go crazy and use more than one finger. I mean, it's finger painting, right? You can't do this wrong. It's just all about the fun of it. And, you know, I don't know how to tell you what this technique is. It's just kind of smushing the paint around. Just having fun with it. I'm not super worried about where it's going to go. I mean, I can always just smear some more on, right? And it's just a piece of paper and a little bit of paint, so like it's okay if it doesn't turn out perfect. And maybe I want a little purple, because you know me, I got to get lots of color in everything, or I'm not happy. I believe all colors go together, so that's how I kind of paint. Maybe I want to shape this cloud a little bit. I do have a paper towel I can wipe my finger off with. Touch in a little bit of white. That's my tapping technique, if you want to get technical, I guess. Alright, so that's my sky. That didn't take very long. Here's some green. I'm going to offer a class in February on that rose, that front cover of the paint book. We'll see. I think we're going to spend a lot of time just eating and drinking over at Med Cruise because I don't think it's going to take us that long to do it. Now, of course, we're going to play around with just how the paints feel and what people want to do with them. I encourage that, of course. I'm just showing you that this isn't, you know, nothing too difficult to do. All right, that looks a little too yellow. So you got to kind of work fast with the finger paints if you want to blend the colors together. So I thought that's too yellow, so I just added some green over there. You know, I'm going to put green over here. This is my hillside. I'm going to probably have to put some yellow over here just because if you put a color in one spot, you kind of want to balance it out in another. I definitely want green on the top edge here to define where the hillside is and where the sky is. But you see, I'm not too worried if I go over that line. That line is just sort of a suggestion, if you want, of where you want your hills to stop and your sky to begin. All right, well, you know, me, let's get some purple in because we can. Because, you know, it's not about realistic. It's about fun. I'm telling you, this is so fun to get your fingers in the paint. I love it. I think it's a great way to just completely loosen up. All right, I'm gonna blend the blue with the purple and see if I can't get a little bit darker. I want a little bit darker down there. This is pretty light for me. Finger paints generally are a little bit lighter because they're more translucent. They're kind of like watercolor. So you may have to, you know, let this dry and put another layer on if you want. But that's completely up to you again. It's not about making it look exactly like mine. This is just to give you an idea, like see how quickly you can make a pretty little picture. I want some flowers down here and kind of mixing yellow and red to get a little peachy thing happening. Just a suggestion of flowers. Again, a little bit more pink. Maybe I'll do a little bit softer touch. I want some more purple. You know, you can never have too much purple, really? I mean, we're girls, right? Well, not all of us, sorry. We're people, we like purple. How's that? Okay, there's my purple. Throw in a little bit more blue. And it's a real light touch when I'm laying over other color. Otherwise, it's gonna start pulling out. Now, you can tape this down like we do with watercolor. You can tape the paper down with some masking tape, but it's pretty heavy paper. I chose specifically a heavier paper because I didn't want to have to worry about taping it down. I suppose if you really want to, if you're worried about it getting too wrinkly, you can, but you know, you can always lay books over it later to flatten it down if you feel like it's too wrinkly. But honestly, I think it looks just fine. And you know, you can frame these. This is like a 9 by 11 paper, I think. I think so. And so you can put this in a frame. I would maybe put it under glass. You kind of got to treat it like watercolor because it might be a little hard to clean if it gets a little dusty. All right, I kind of lost. I'm just going to put some blue in here because I kind of lost the definition between the two clouds. All right, add a little white out. I think that looks good, you guys. I don't think it needs too much more. You know me, I'm always wanting to layer on a little bit darker color, but that's just kind of my style. So you can certainly leave it lighter or darker if you want. So there you go. My finger painting book is for sale on Amazon, and you can just type in adult, let's see, how did I word it? Finger Painting for Grownups. That's the title. And if you type in Finger Painting for Grownups, I'm pretty sure you're going to find my book. It has a rose on the front cover. So that's on Amazon. If you have questions, you can email me at tina@canvasandsoul.com. That's CANVASANDSOUL.com. I also have a website, canvasandsoul.com, where I'm going to put this picture and I'll put some other little tips on finger painting for people who are just starting out. Okay, folks, hope you enjoyed the demo today and happy painting. Bye.